Cricket from the Coat Hangers, and you're listening to Drop the Mic.
It's you. You're gonna get me in trouble, Dante. Someone could hear me. I wish someone wanted to hear me. Other than you. Okay. I know I'm not supposed to love music.
No music. No music.
But my great-grandma Coco's father was the greatest musician of all time. Papa. Ernesto de la Cruz. One day, he left with his guitar and never returned. Now my family thinks music is a curse. Great-great-grandfather, none of them understand me. I'm supposed to play music.
All right, who's in there?
I'm sorry. What's going on? I'm just dreaming.
Do you mind?
Welcome to the land of the dead.
Dante, wait up! You gotta stay with me, boy. This isn't a dream then. You're all really out there.
Agents at the Department of Family Reunions are available to assist you.
Please be on the lookout for a living boy.
Miguel, you're here.
We're your family, mijo.
I know your great-great-grandpa.
Whoa.
I'll get you to him. What are you doing?
I'm walking like a skeleton.
No, skeletons don't walk like that.
It's how you walk.
No, I don't. When there's no one left in the living world who remembers you, you disappear from this world.
But you can change that.
We gotta find my great-great-grandpa.
You gotta do it by sunrise.
What happens at sunrise?
You'll be stuck here forever.
What?
Ugh.
I'm a big fan.
Never forget how much your family loves you. It's almost sunrise.
One cannot deny who one is meant to be.
That's you! I am terribly allergic.
But Dante doesn't have any hair.
And I don't have a nose, and yet here we are. That's you!
Welcome back to our humble San Diego podcast. This is episode 193, Seize Your Moment. We are your host, Diego Luna.
What's up?
James Warney.
What's going on?
DJ Henares.
Yeah.
Chris Rodriguez.
Hi.
And I, The Swan. This week we will be reviewing Pixar's 2017 film COCO in honor of Dia De Los Muertos. But first we have a few warm-up segments.
And now for a special news report, brought to you by Drop the Mic.
Before we start the news, I want you to refer to me as Sober Diego from now on.
Okay.
Yeah. Why would you want him to lie all the time?
For the for the record, Diego is sober right now, so we might have a very different show.
And more boring.
More boring, yeah.
He seems more like into it. I'd be a bad producer for you. I'd be like, you want to take another drink? And then we'll record.
Take a shot.
I might get a job on The Bachelor that way.
I might have a drink of this liquid death.
Yeah.
All right, James. Kick us off with some news. You're so quiet this week.
All right. So it looks like the Green Lantern Corps is going to be featuring multiple time periods set in the 1940s, 1980s, and current timeline, modern day. What are your guys' thoughts on that? Do you think it's going to be too confusing? Or and I think it's an easier way to introduce multiple Green Lanterns like they were trying to do.
Yeah, I think this is a great idea. They're going to do them all. And then whatever one sticks to the wall is going to be our Green Lantern. It's just what's going to happen. You could do the Sinestro Wars still in it. You can do all the big story arcs. You could have them mix with Black Adam in the past. You could have it's a great idea. You're going to be able to slide in throughout all of the history of the DCU. So that's I'm all for it. But I'm all for it, DC anyway. So
anything DC really.
Yeah, DC stands for Dick. Chris loves. Yeah. Anyone else have thoughts?
It feels right and it feels good because every time a lantern dies, the ring goes to a different being of that planet, or a worthy being. So it's gonna be cool. Like Chris said, we're gonna be introduced to a lot of different lanterns. So it's nice. It'd be dope to see Hal Jordan in this one.
Yeah.
Or not. Keep him and Jon Stewart out. Use them for the pictures.
The Green Lantern doesn't necessarily have to die, because I know at some point in the timeline, there's been about 4 Green Lanterns that are, 3 of them are pretty much from Earth. And then, they all get stationed in different sectors or whatever in the galaxy or universe, but there's been about 3 from Earth, and none of them had to die.
It just took over when someone left, right?
When another ring dies, or Green Lantern dies, the ring goes. I'm not too familiar with the newer ones, which is like a female lead. Is that right? One of them. There's like 2, but I just had a thought about what they can do. Oh, the only thing I want to see is the Blackest Night.
Ooh,
did you guys read that?
Super dope. Yeah,
and they can do that now.
Yeah, they can do that, especially with the series.
Yes.
Yeah, they also switch corps, which is also interesting if they can get into that for like a third or
like the Spectrum.
Week.
Oh yeah, with the Red Lanterns, with the Rage. It'd be really neat if they start doing that.
I'm for it, dude. There's nothing wrong with it. They should have been doing this a while ago. So yeah,
totally agree with you.
Obviously, with the 1940s, it's going to be Alan Scott. I believe that's that Green Lantern.
Do you think they're going to make him gay? Because he is now on Earth 2. Yeah,
it's very possible. I mean, I wouldn't hate it if they did, so it doesn't really matter to me.
I think it'd be neat.
As long as we get awesome Green Lantern material.
Because his Green Lantern...
That's visually beautiful.
Yeah, his Green Lantern is more on magic.
Yeah.
Than like Will. So it'd be neat we see Earth 2 that way, instead of him being in Earth 1. That'd be kind of cool. I think this big time gap they're going to go is just opening doors for them, so they could just write whatever they want to do now. And this is going to be a green screen show
for HBO Max. So they can that's their own universe now. I believe they're going to probably just unless something becomes really big, they're going to keep it in HBO Max.
Yeah.
Moving on to some more comic book news. It looks like Andrew Garfield is a little reluctant to join the cast of, or sign on to join the new Spider-Man movie. I guess he was treated so poorly by Sony. I'm not sure. I don't really remember too much about that back in the day, but I know they kind of ended terms badly.
And for
number
the fans.
2, but I guess he's saying that some things kind of he wasn't treated very well in the filming of the second movie, so we might not get a Garfield in the new Spider-Man movie, which I'm totally okay with. It doesn't really matter to me, but it'd be cool to see him kind of reprise his role.
Make him the Spider-Man that dies. Use recycled footage. Pay him his acting guild feed. You have to pay for that. Just fuck him over even more for Sony. He's used to it. He played what's his name in Social Network. Just quit being a bitch. What are you doing right now? You're doing fucking nothing. When's your last big movie?
Hacksaw Ridge or whatever.
Hacksaw Ridge.
Which was really good.
Right.
But that's his last fucking movie.
Right. That could probably put him more on a pedestal for dying. Like, fuck it, dude. Like, you do that role.
Yeah. So, you know what? Good riddance.
If he dies, I bet you the fans will like him even more, and that would upset you guys.
And they're like, bring him back. No, he's dead. I don't want no prequel.
Moving on, Chris's favorite tag right there. Looks like because of the lockdown that's going to be happening this Thursday, which is already going to be started once this show airs, but they're going to be having a countrywide lockdown. And it looks like Henry Cavill is taking off from their on-set, their on-scene filming for The Witcher 2, and he's going straight to the studio to film the rest. But it looks like they're leaving London.
Yeah, that seems right to me. I don't know. nothing wrong with it.
But hopefully that doesn't slow down production. I don't think it will, but I think that's pretty crazy, especially because I know a lot of stuff from the Batman is actually still currently filming there. So I don't know what their plans are, and I haven't heard anything if they're going to stop production and go straight to the sets like their studio sets like they said they were. But I know they're doing a lot of outdoor filming still.
Yeah, it seems like they're still on point with it. Mm-hmm. So that's good.
What do we got here? We got a lot more teases from Mark Wahlberg showing his Sully costume, his Sully mustache, things like that to kind of get you ready for Uncharted. Have any of you guys seen any of those videos and pictures?
I saw a picture, yeah. He does have a good Sully mustache, but can he play a good Sully? Sully's very charismatic, dude. I don't know. We'll see. I guess. With Wahlberg.
I have mixed feelings with Wahlberg. Sometimes he really nails it, and other times he's just Mark Wahlberg. Yeah,
because Sully's very fucking charismatic and swagged out, dude. I don't know if you guys played Uncharted, but yeah, he's pretty, like, gentleman style, like, type dude.
Yeah. I've never played Uncharted, so I have no reference. So I'm probably, when I see this, I'm probably going to be going in with mediocre expectations because I don't know how the game is. I just hear it's good. So
it's updated Indiana Jones.
If you have a PlayStation, get into it, dude. It's never too late.
Get in the game.
Yeah.
That's EA.
Can you play that on PlayStation?
Hey,
there's my point.
They make the same shit every year.
Moving on.
Get away with it. So
it looks like also with, maybe this might actually change because we're getting some spikes here in the United States with COVID, but it looks like Season 3 is actually back in production. Not sure if that's going to continue or how long that will continue for because of it's getting into flu season, which also means a lot of people are probably going to get more COVID tests positive as well. So hopefully they can finish the season. I'm still not caught up with that series. I know, Wes, I think you've probably seen the second season.
Yeah, I'm all caught up. It's a great show.
Okay. Yeah. So that's it for my news this week. Pretty short and sweet, but yeah.
I would have to agree with you, man. I actually didn't get any news segments that were good for myself, so I'll pass it along to whoever has any, I guess.
I'll go. First of all, let's just all, moment of silence for Sir Sean Connery, who passed away. Okay, so I woke up, looked on Instagram, and Wes broke the news for me and ruined my day. As you guys know, especially I think it was last episode, maybe the episode before that, Bond is a big part of my movie life. I love Bond, so although he wasn't my Bond, Pierce Brosnan was my entry into James Bond. He still holds the title of the first Batman, kind of like Michael Keaton will later down the line. Yeah. I'm not first Bond, but Michael Keaton will be for Batman.
Or Adam West.
It's TV though, because there was a TV Bond movie too. So, but they still don't count that. I'm just saying. But I was a fan of him. I love The Rock. I remember watching that. He was typecast as a Bond, but that's a fucking awesome character to be typecast as. If you ever get a chance, watch Highlander.
Yeah.
Watch some of his other movies that he's just phenomenal in. The Rock. If you've never seen The Rock, that's probably Michael Bay's best film. Watch that one. He just plays an older, rugged Bond in that. And it's pretty awesome. He died in the Bahamas, where I guess he retired to, which to me is just a Bond move. As a spy, you retire in the Bahamas. And apparently his wife came out and said that he had like dementia towards the end, or like little things, which made me feel bad. But then I thought a cool twist. What if he's just time traveling in his memories? Like he might have a bad day to us, but to him it's like, no, I just got done with the Dr. No premiere. Life's fucking awesome.
He's doing Bond again, huh?
Yeah, so like, look on the bright side. Maybe that's his way. Like, it sucks for the family who cares for him and stuff, but maybe we don't know truly. But maybe that's what he was experiencing. And then moving on to news